Are you ready to take your investment game to the next level? Introducing Digital Investor, your ultimate guide to mastering the digital marketplace. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, Digital Investor brings you cutting-edge game theoretical strategies, expert insights, and real-time tips and tactics to analyze, evaluate, invest, and grow your wealth. Don't miss out on the digital revolution. Visit www.nickblacknext.com and start your journey with Digital Investor today.
Brandon, I like that it says in the Christmas thing, it says a place where crypto goes wild. Crypto is going wild.
It was prophetic wording when we made that, I think.
Well, maybe it didn't work last year.
Whatever, dude. It was hopes, high hopes.
High hopes. Well, actually, last year, we had the run in AI, so everybody got good off of... Remember when Fetch was a real company?
Ah, the good old day. Fetch is doing good today. We're good.
Back in the day.
Fetch is okay.
I wanted to show real quick, just so that people were like, where is the node factory pool? When you go to nodemarket.io, you don't have to go any further. All the stuff is right here. So see that? Node factory pool. Node factory pool. And this is what you get. If I had a wallet connected, I would be able to see how many hypercycle tokens I was eligible to receive. The pool yield, all that. You guys get all this, man. It's just simple stuff, bro. Did I miss anything, Brandon? Did I miss anything?
Wait, it's that easy? You can just do that?
It's so easy. A caveman could do it.
It's so cool. It's also like in your little drop down, you can see Node Factory Pool right here. So if you want to navigate it to it that way as well, because this is going to be like your little profile. This is your section. This is your place where you live and breathe when you're talking hypercycles. So this is
your dashboard, bro.
So everybody that's used this, even from other people, they're messaging me like they love this thing. This is really good. This turned out really well. And
hey,
so
on the call, you missed Brandon on the call, on the hypercycle call a few minutes before you got on. Someone was like, oh man, I went through the Hyper PG, the DApp. It works so good. I was like,
Oh, I heard that guy. He's like, some guy had to explain to me how to use it, but it works so good. Yeah. Are you talking about that guy? Yeah. He's like, well, I did have to make a call because I tried using it 6 months ago, couldn't work it. And then I did have to, no, just kidding.
I said it's like 90% easier at Node Market, but that's neither here nor there.
Let me get some stuff pulled up for today. I had to restart right before we got on, so let me get some stuff re-pulled back up.
I'll tell you what, though, these markets looking silly. I think we could get that Christmas, that Santa Claus rally everybody talks about every now and then there.
Yeah.
Let's do an all-time high check. How many people here are at or within 10% of their all-time high? I'd be curious to see. It's a good group today. Good group. Yeah, Fetch, that's right. Fetch is no longer a thing. It's just you're still holding half. That's good. You should still take programmed exits. I haven't dumped all my Fetch. I dumped what I should have dumped. I never took my exits in the beginning because we got jammed up in that ASI bull smack. So by the time it was time to take exits, I had to do the math on, my AGIX got slopped back into this. I did get out of optimism, but anyway, or not optimism, out of ocean. Optimism, I'm holding with my cold, dead hands, they'll pry it out. But anyway, yeah, so I'm still holding, I'm holding 40% of my position because again, it's no longer, I don't look at it as an investment asset. It's a trade asset. Therefore, the new rule is I got my 10X take 20. And then what I did is I got a 2X from that and I took a third off the table. And now I'm doing 2x take 10. And I'm just going to keep writing it out. I might die still holding these tokens if they don't get into the $4 range, but whatever. Whatevs. I know it could be, I don't think anything gets in the way of just general enthusiasm until well into January. Now, there is going to be something we're going to talk about behind the wall today that is a big deal. Brandon, remember we talked about it yesterday on a phone call. It's a big deal, and it's something you need to probably prepare yourself for, and it will cause a dip in the market. I don't know any universe where it wouldn't. And it's going to be, I would say it's a 10 to 20% pullback, I think would be fair. So I think that's fair. I think you can trade around it. I think you can probably benefit from it, but I would say that going into the early part of going into the inauguration, from here until then, I don't see much other than that one thing that we'll talk about behind the wall. Let's see. All right. Yay. Brandon, is there any other housekeeping we need to sort out?
Nah.
Yeah, straight up. Ethereum, holy smokes, right? We'll talk about that behind the wall, of course. Is there an app to manage Node Factory on Hyper AI Box? Oh, you mean like a separate app, Ken? Like, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I don't know.
There's not like a Hyper AI Box native app for managing. No, I don't think there is. There may be some software that come with the new boxes that you could run, but that would just be another dashboard that you would run on your PC or laptop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We got some all-time hires. So all-time hire.
Well, in addition to that, is there an app? The creation of apps for this management is not that trivial. It's a fairly complex process. So I don't think there's going to be a lot of apps. I mean, Node Market's going to have ours, and then I think HyperPG is working on theirs. But I think we're actually, the next phase that we're working on over at Node Market will be to, it's a marketplace to get hardware providers. So we're going to start working on that here soon. So you can start selecting your hardware provider for your node factories, as long as they can figure out the back end first. I'm not touching it until they figure out some things that we talked about on a call. I'm like, nah, you guys gotta refix.
How is it that Sam is always over his all-time high?
I like Sam. He cracks me way over my all-time high. Way over. The math works.
You want to say hi?
It just works, man. It works. Are you at your no, I'm over. Are you at your all-time height? No, I'm over my all-time height. I'm actually over it.
I'm higher than that.
Are you over your all-time oldest age? Yes, over it. Isn't every day your oldest age? Nope, I'm over it. Over my age.
Yeah, I'm over that.
What's up, kitty, 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 kitty? Is Kitty liking these all-time highs? Oh.
She doesn't know it, but she's eating better chicken. They've gone to, now they're just eating raw chicken.
Tell me, Kitty. We're going to talk behind the wall. I'm not doing no more in front of the wall crap. But we're going to talk behind the wall on Jupiter. Kitty can tell us what Jupiter's going to do.
Oh, yeah. Jupiter is a big discussion we got to have behind the wall. The situation, the tradable situation, we got to talk about behind the wall. We're discussing the final parts of doing a synthetic asset for that gaming company.
Ooh.
So we're close on that. I want to make sure that everybody gets the best deal possible. So I'm fighting for no lockups. So basically day one availability of the tokens, not like 30 days.
Like Leeb, right?
Yeah. Yep. Like Leeb. And then, so that's what I'm fighting for, and negotiating for. We'll see if we get that, and then it will look. I think it will look a lot like where we did in Twin or in Lee, but this will be a day one token. So on day one, it'll be swappable. I think they're looking at January 16th for their TGE, but that's pending them working out some deals with some tier one exchanges. So that could get pushed sometime in January. But I know they want to be in January. But this is a company that already privately, so they raised $5 million. They raised $5 million on the equity side. So they have runway. They've raised a couple million on the token side. So this is a good one. It's a picks and shovels. It's an infrastructure play, and we like infrastructure plays. So we'll have to figure out. We'll figure that out as we get closer to that deal being done. But maybe we'll have that sketched out this week, and then Brandon and I can put our heads together and like do some cool stuff. But I think it will be 10 million tokens. I think it'll be a fixed price, by the way, just the same way the other ones worked. It won't be this or that. It'll be fixed price until all the tokens are gone. And I think it may be 10 cents. It may be 11 cents, something like that. They're squaring all that away right now.
Perfect.
Okay. So there's that. Okay, Brandon. Is there anything else we really need to talk about? Are there any newsy kind of thing? I mean, do we want to talk about the Jupiter thing, at least what the new vote is, what the new discussion is? And then we'll talk about how we're going to actually play it.
Okay, yeah, I guess let's talk about the key changes in the
basic. We talk about the basics, right?
Let's talk about the key changes. So I'll just pull that up because I have a little slide here for you. So here's the basic changes. Well, but this also goes into exactly, I'm just going to read the changes. Then we go behind the wall and we talk about what each change means. How about that? Because I have some more in-depth information. How about that?
To me, Ethereum is an investment. You might trade it, but I think it's an investment, just to answer that part. Okay. Key changes.
Okay. So key change number 1, they're going to incentivize holding and buying and voting through the year. I'm not going to explain these. I can explain them. I'm not going to explain them. We're just going to go over them.
We're gonna
key change number 2, explicit allocation for stakers with a bonus for historical consistency. Number 3, including as many real users as possible, bots will be explicitly excluded. Okay, let's go behind the wall. That's it.
When does this vote begin? Right? Is it live now?
Yeah, last night it started. Yep. I did my votes already, so good to go.
Oh, this is good. Okay, do we want to talk about any news or anything, or just
a tease? Huh? That's a tease. This is a tease. That's good. I think this is important. There's a lot to break down in this vote, so I'm excited.
Is there a way to fill node factories with reward hypercycle directly without pressing claim button first? No, you can't go from what you're owed into a node. Nice try. Quit being cheap. Click the buttons. Okay. Did you see anything over the last few days that you thought was interesting or weird, just in the markets in general?
Weird. Well, you saw the dip yesterday. That was the I think a lot of it was the scare of the martial law, South Korea. We have a few more companies adopting the strategic Bitcoin reserve. We have HUT number 8 adopting the strategic Bitcoin reserve as well, along with Mara now. So that's both of those guys. Florida might adopt the strategic Bitcoin reserve for their state. And then Gavin Newsom still being an idiot. Congratulations, Nick. You are in the best state in the world where everybody is now leaving the state. Well, they've been leaving for a while, but now every single corporation is now leaving because Gavin Newsom cannot run a state, as it turns out. And
his days are numbered.
I heard rumors that he was going to run for president and that he was going to get a lot of the vote. I heard there's that many people that are stupid.
Well, there are that many people that are stupid. That's you just need to look at some of the tokens that are going up. But everything's going up right now, mostly. And finally, it looks like Ethereum is starting to catch some kind of bid, which is great because it's been too long. Too long.
Oh, I have something on that. Let me see if I can find it because it's behind the wall. Hold on.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, Ethereum's over, just at 3,800, but that's it's up like 6% on the day. This is a day where Bitcoin is down by about 0.5%. Strangely, XRP is down. It's not at $10 yet. I thought it was going to $10 guaranteed. God, people are stupid. Cardano's down about 4%, but that's not super. Uniswap seems to be catching a bit. It's up another 10%.
Jeez. I wish somebody would have bought some Uniswap.
Didn't you buy a lot of it?
It's now my number 3 position.
What's your number 1 position?
Jupiter.
Oh, wow. So you're crushing it on that too, because Jupiter is also doing pretty good.
Jupiter, Ethereum, Uniswap.
Did you see Optimism popped over 270 today? Graph token over 30 cents. Matic is over, Matic is a little bit flat, but Matic was over 70. It's over 70 cents right now.
Dang, girl.
Yeah. Some pretty interesting little price action. Cogito is up. What a bunch of bullshit. Sophia's up. Up is relative. It's up 7%. It's still less than 2 cents. What a dumpster fire shit show that is. You think they're ever going to launch? Do you think that Nunet or Sophia or Cogito are ever going to launch a project, like an actual product, an actual thing? Ever? I mean, ever. I'm ever. I don't know if they ever. I don't think they ever have a thing.
No.
Have you been following Sei, which is the knockoff of Sui?
Yeah, it's been doing really well.
Yeah.
I had a bunch of it.
On the border of 70 cents.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, for a dumpster fire crap show project, I think it's great.
Yeah.
But you got to put things in perspective. So make sure that you guys, when you're looking at your portfolios, guys, gals, pronouns, whatever, make sure that you're keeping in mind that some things are trades and some things are investments. And if it's a low quality project, you're never going to catch the top when you take profit. But make sure you're taking something off the table on these non-quality projects. There. And yeah, Ryan, it may be a good day to leave Mario behind. Okay, every day's a good day to leave Mario behind. All right, Let's do this. No, Neil, you have your power. We're gonna go behind the wall now. Brandon, you ready? Should we get behind the wall?
That's all I've been waiting for. That's it.
Whoa.
That's it.
Okay,
let's go.
Jesus, man. Jesus.
Gosh, dang it.
Jeez, Louise. You know what? Do you have anybody in your family named Louise?
I wish. We've adopted somebody. You
that.
have some Louise? What do you call him? Louise?
Like your aunt is here. Aunt who? Aunt Louise. Yeah, I don't call her that. I won't do it. She's like, what do you mean? You can't not do it. Well, I'm not doing it. So there. Not doing it. Ain't gonna happen.
Going behind the proverbial wall now to continue the broadcast privately for the digital investors and digital private clients. If you'd like to join us, simply go to nickblacknext.com and subscribe to one of our plans and immediately take advantage of our library of tools, tactics, and information. It's all designed to help you learn, grow, and manage your portfolio like a pro. Join us now.